Good morning, everybody. And you can see us smiling this morning because they're happy. Are happy because they finally get sanctions to be implemented on those thieves. The next thing I want to do is say happy belated birthday to President to Granger. And in saying that, I want to congratulate you on your gift that you collected yesterday. It was a big gift intro. Too big for you. Take the whole Granger. Take that. There is more to come. The more you prolong in delaying the declaration, is the more sanction is going to come. And this is just smoke. It's gonna be getting it's gonna be heating up more and more as it go along. You hear, Granger? So you could study the ignorant jackass named Aubrey Norton, where he comes running his stink mouth, and don't take the sanction serious. Or you could be the smart man you claim to be and try to understand that the world is not going to accept you getting back into office illegally, by fraud, by bullying, by thieving an election. You hear? Nobody ain't going to accept that. The Guyanese people will not accept that. The only person who is going to accept that is you, your cabal, and your small group of ignorant supporters. Other than that, no one else in the world is going to accept you as a president again. I said this before and I'm going to say this again. You will never, ever, ever be president of Guyana again. Not you. The PNC is not going to win an election again for the next 50 years at least. With them old, dirty, stinking dog you got in there. Only looking for thief out all the money from the country. And come talking about corruption. We got no corruption. You have claiming that PPP was in there for 23 years and they was corrupt and they do all this thing, but here I've been nothing was talking about money laundering and human trafficking and all kind of thing. No, y'all was in there for 5 years. Y'all ain't come up with nothing. Y'all ain't investigate nobody. Y'all ain't hold nobody accountable for the actions. Nothing. Y'all just sitting in there for thief the money alone. Y'all know all these things was happening for 23 years and y'all don't do nothing. Now y'all saying it's Jack Deere who was doing them. This is just a little idea. If Jack Deere is who was doing them, and Jack Deere, as long Jack Deere involved in PPP, y'all cannot win an election. So if y'all investigate Jack Deere and put him to jail for drugs trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering, the whole 9 yards, then Jack Deere wouldn't be a part of the PPP. Then y'all could have bullied them. I don't think none of that is going Roger and the couple of them alone. Would he be able to fight y'all off? See, true Jack Deere was the president. He would have known more than a lot. He would have known more than a lot. I was talking too fast just now. Y'all ain't investigate nobody. Y'all ain't do nothing but y'all coming out here with your allegations. Just as the allegations from the recount. I coming out here with your allegations running a stink mouth Aubrey about Jack Deere involved in this and the PPP do this and the PPP do that. It's all allegations. Now, when Aubrey Norton talking about didn't really mindful about the sanctions, I'm sure he is speaking on behalf of everybody in the cabal, because a lot of them, yesterday everything was fresh, right? Today is when they're gonna soak in, and we're gonna hear the comments from some of them, and there's a bare face, right, that they're gonna come out with a smile on the face and said that, oh, there ain't nothing, but deep down in the heart they're burning because I know the world closing in on them. They know that. And Harvey Norton also said that America said they fighting for help Guyana fight for democracy, and if they're fighting for democracy, they should be taking the government side because the recon show that the PPP was involved in fraud, and he knew that because he was there. Okay, Aubrey, you said they had fraud, no evidence produced. That's one. There was people there, a lot more than you, or a lot more than the PNC people them who was there. Who see when you are claiming that people vote and migrated people vote, calling 150 random name, and only two of them G come with a claim that was out of the country or dead on election day, and nobody gonna see the tick that they voted. People was there too, not only you alone. People was there when Mingo instruct his staff to tell the presiding officers for those 47 boxes to put the documents in a bag and not in the box. People was there. Right? When Mingo trying to read the fraudulent declaration, people was there. Twice people was there, not you alone. Low and free producing the magical report. People was there, and all that is clear evidence, or I should say, there is clear evidence to prove everything I just said to you. Right? That is a fact. That you are trying to thief and rig the election. Now you're saying PPP was involved in fraud. I want you all to bring out one single fact. Y'all ain't doing your just come and run your stink mouth, your ignorant stupid self, and talking about PPP involved in this and involved and misleading. Well, continue to misleading y'all small group of y'all got it. Right? With no fact, only you talking, and by you talking so much, you're even convinced of yourself that you're talking the truth. This is how dumb and stupid you be. Are you convinced of yourself that you're talking the truth when it started to be a lie? And America trying to put pressure on the court. America tried to put pressure on the court. Big man, the sanction that come down on y'all is for the government, Granger and the cabal. All y'all who trying to hamper democracy in Guyana is who sanctions come on, not a no private citizen. Right? So when you Lampy and Pampy sit down there and saying that they're trying to intimidate the court, that the timing where they choose is now and it had to be for some reason, and you saying what Mercury would convince everybody that you are trying to thief the election and it's not true. So they probably convince Pampio too. Big man, everything we are do is transparent. Everything we are do is out there, clear in the day, in daylight, not in the night, in broad daylight. You are doing all your thieving, you are rigging, and you are still trying to tell people that Mercury went to convince people, and what they see is not true. And what Mercury telling them is not true too. You are brilliant, eh? So a brilliant set of jackass. Y'all be. Now, when y'all talking about the trying to intimidate the court and threaten the court and all kind of thing, no government official have a case in court. None of y'all who get sanctions have a case in court. The APNU AFC don't have a case in court. It's a private citizen file a case in court. So where is the purpose of America threatening the court in a case of a private citizen? And only sanction y'all. and did not sanction the private citizen who filed the case. So we don't know what y'all doing already. Y'all using this private, just okay, y'all use Yulita Moore, and she's a private citizen, and she was a government employee or a member of the APNU AFC. And the next one the other day from the appeal court. Now this one here, y'all using this narrative as private citizen. But all the liars them cost millions. There is one. The same liars them just represent the APNU AFC. That is two. Basil Williams is a part of the APNU AFC. That is three. All of these same individuals involved in this private citizen case. Is that a coincidence that the APNU AFC put in a case in court all the time, using the same liars all the time, cannot win a case, but a private citizen will hire the same incompetent liars. When I say incompetent, because y'all cannot win a case, y'all just, these liars just come and collect your money and don't give a shit about what happens next, because they know y'all are making no sense, but they can get a big money out of you. Right? That's all they're doing, come and collect your money. So I will put it as incompetence. So tell me, I find a case against somebody, and I can go and choose a liar who win a case for the past 18 months since the no confidence motion. Who win a case for 18 months? I ain't gonna hire the same liar. No, I gonna look for somebody better. So when all these liars involved in this private citizen case, we know it coming, where it coming from, and where the money paying them coming from. Is we money, but the only thing is that she paying it. Right? So y'all stop putting this private citizens bullshit. I just man up and go there and put a case in the court, man. Oh Lord, this sweet. I just wasted valuable time. And y'all trying to thief, so y'all have nothing to lose. Y'all have nothing but time on your hand. Right? So y'all really don't care nothing. Y'all really don't care about the same people who gonna support you up on the road, protesting and that kind of thing. Y'all don't care nothing about them, but they care about you. Right? So I will not use a jackass. So the people in the AP and UFC don't even listen to you. They don't even listen to you. The only person listen to you is Lampy and Pampy. That's what I was calling you for. Give some comment, some ignorance, blatant lie. Right? So you just a blow. That's all we use, a blow. You just make nice and that's it. Now the objective of the court proceedings is not for the High Court to make a decision to benefit them. They know that Roxanne George is going to throw the case out. They know that Roxanne George is going to do the right thing, because she been doing that all the time. And Roxanne George is who threw out Mingo declaration. How you could keep back the same declaration to the same woman who threw it out for let she tell you now that it's valid? But that is not what they want. That is not what they want. They know she's going to throw it out, but they can't jump the step and go back to the appeal court where they have the two staff, the two judges there. It's obviously there's two AP and UFC staff, because every time when they don't have no jurisdiction, they're taking jurisdiction upon themselves to rule in favor of the PNC. So you have to be two staff for them. They cannot jump the step and skip the High Court. They have to go through the High Court, and when the High Court throw it out, they will appeal it to the appeal court. This is where they want to reach. There is where they want to reach, the appeal court. So they don't really care nothing about the High Court do or what the High Court say. Right? They're just a stepping stone to reach to the appeal court. Then the two employees going to take over the matter and say, yes, Mingo declaration could work. You understand? And then you're going to hear the comment again that the CCJ don't have jurisdiction to hear the matter again. Basil Williams will come out and say the CCJ don't have jurisdiction. Basics. Same thing going over and over. When you find out they have jurisdiction, because Basil Williams don't know the jurisdictional law. He don't know nothing about that. He just sit down there guessing and collecting money. You understand? And my mother say, Basil Williams have a moustache like a town council broom. If y'all know what town council broom is, y'all gonna know what you're talking about. Yeah, so the objective is not for the High Court to make a ruling to benefit them. And now Aubrey Norton saying that he hope Roxanne George do the right thing and follow the law. And if she follow the law, she can make a declaration that they win the election. When I say declaration, a ruling, to use Mingo declaration and then win the election. Now this following the law. They mean if Roxanne George make any other decision other than AP and AFC win the election, any other decision to make, it's gonna be two things. America threaten them or put pressure on she not to make the right declaration, the right decision. Or she take inside. Or I shouldn't say she take inside. She ain't following the law. Right? America implementing sanctions, put pressure on she. There's one for she don't make a decision to benefit them. And the next one is because she is not following the law. Only if them she said and win, they mean she following the law. But any other thing in a million and one thing she choose other than that one, she will not be following the law. But they're just a flam. They don't want nothing to the High Court. They know them nothing out of the High Court. So they're just a flam. Now Granger, you remember Ramjatan went on the Trinidad news and saying that the sanction is a bluff. The bluffing. The only bluffing we said we could concede. And we are not going to concede. Do not concede, sir. Don't concede. Sit down in there. You know, you so much know you win the election. Go and swear in the man. Go and swear in Granger. You don't win the election, but 20 times already. The amount of time you don't win this election here, right? PPP should come back in here for the next 100 years. Mother's eye. So much time one man can win an election and can't swear in. So much time and cannot swear in. Now you are a dirty, liar, stinking snake. You are a two-faced, nasty man. Now the only people that you can convince with this is them ignorant supporters you have who cannot think for themselves and the cabal. Nobody else. When you come out saying that you are going to accept any declaration GCOM make, what kind of declaration GCOM can make? This is 5 months, and every time GCOM try to make a declaration, you block it. Every time you block it, you get low field to produce wrong report. So if there is no declaration, there is nothing for you to accept. So when you come out telling people you're willing to accept a declaration, and you keep blocking the declaration all the time, which declaration you willing to accept, Granger? Who are you think are you come talking to, man? I want to know if you believe this is a preschool. If this is a preschool with a 2-year-old, for you coming out trying to tell people this kind of bullshit. The only person believing y'all for 5 months is y'all supporters. The world for 5 months, y'all cannot get them to make not even one word in a statement to benefit y'all in 5 months. And you still think some miracle is going to happen? Maybe you think a miracle would have happened for your boy day. One did. But it's not a miracle what you want. It's a miracle what I wanted. A miracle did happen for your boy day. Maybe you was thinking for be a different one. So you're going to say God and give a miracle for your boy, and people going to say you win the election. You got a miracle, yes, sir. You did get a miracle. But not what you wanted. You don't have to concede. You can sit down there and wait for America to come and dig you out, or for the international community to come and dig you out. Because after this court proceeding here, and Roxanne Judge makes your ruling and throw out your case, Gladys Singh is going to try to make a declaration then, before you go to the appeal court, and you're going to find some way to block it. Then the next sanction is going to come, and they're going to freeze your account. All y'all. Right? They're going to happen. From the time you hamper the declaration, and next time, a next sanction is going to come down. And it will continue going on the way until they come and take you out by force. So you sit down in there. Don't concede. You sit down in there and wait for the moment. You're 75 now. I don't know how long you can spend in jail. Because it can end up going down the road. Because they will consider you a dictator or a terrorist. You and your cabal. And they will be jail time. So you can let Basil Williams and Aubrey Norton and Harmon of them try to convince you it ain't gonna be the way. You understand? Nothing would have come up with yet is not true. And it make no sense. So nothing would have come up with after today. Or today and beyond. Ain't going to make no sense. So you can let it convince you that it's not going to happen. Just to convince you that there will be no sanction. And you coming out there saying that to implement sanction you need evidence. Big man, y'all try to thief an election in a glass room. What evidence more than the people want? Y'all going to court for all this time and cannot win a case. What evidence more than the people want? Y'all get Mingo to bring out 3 different figures for a declaration. 3 different figures for a declaration. One more evidence than the people want. Now, Lowenfield, sorry. Lowenfield put on 15,000 more votes on the voters list. And y'all talking about fraud? And y'all talking about fraud? Now all this 275,000 people who y'all said dead. The 115,000 after that who y'all said dead. Them suddenly come back alive. This got to be Avengers Endgame. When Thanos click his finger and everybody disappear. And you click your finger and they come back. You got to be the right. Everybody certainly come back alive now. Plus they bring 15 more dead people. 15,000 more dead people when they come to. They bring some friends and family from the grave. And y'all talking about fraud. And who trying to thief. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The 275,000 people come back and bring 15,000 friends with them. From the grave. Are y'all talking about fraud and people need evidence, Granger? Before they can put sanctions? Everything we y'all do is in daylight. Bright. That ain't gonna rainy weather when the place cloudy. Hot sunshine, y'all trying to thief an election. In the public. And you telling people, you try to tell people what they see is not true. What the world scene is not true. All these international observers was there when y'all was thieving it in the classroom. And you now coming out to tell people what they see is not true. Only what y'all saying is true. Come on, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. No, Granger, no. They're gonna come and dig you out today. Sit down in there, don't concede. Sit down in there and, oh, I will respect the Constitution. I will accept a declaration, any declaration the chairwoman make. And the other day come saying that they win the election. Telling you, when you come out with this, when the CCJ rule, telling you people them about the bad people them on the other side, the PPP side, who trying to hamper the election. Right? The media was claiming victory. Now you're willing to accept any declaration she can make. Granger. Ay. You turn out to be more dumb than I fucking thought. Sorry for my language. You turn out to be more dumb than I thought. I guess you ain't thinking straight, Granger. You are not thinking positively. Honesty and integrity. You are not thinking positively because you're under pressure. Because when you know you lose, it's a feeling that you don't want to feel. And you have the feeling in you. And that can't come out because you know you lose the election and you're trying to thief it. So, because the feeling in you cannot think positive. You cannot. Now, Aubrey Norton saying he gonna make sure PPP don't get back in power. Hey, Aubrey, the only way you could have make or could have be sure, or the only way you could have do something to make the PPP don't get back in power is when you was in power. Do something for the people of the country. Do something for the country. Don't not just thieving out the money. Not just signing all these corrupt deals with all these overseas investors. What happened to the pipeline what ExxonMobil was to bring to shore? What Jan Mangal was talking about? What happened to that? The start and I collect your money under the table and they're done. What happened to all of that? How much house land y'all give to the people of the country? Y'all wasn't doing nothing for nobody. So people vote you out. And there is nothing you can do, Aubrey, to stop the PPP from getting into power. So you don't believe you can come out there and try to intimidate or bluff nobody. You cannot frighten nobody, Aubrey. You hear? You cannot bluff nobody or frighten nobody. The days for them think they finish, Aubrey Norton. They finish. So don't believe you can come out there and try to tell people, oh, PPP can't go in power and try to intimidate them like something will happen. No, nothing will happen. When I say nothing will happen, is that nothing will happen without consequences. You understand, Aubrey? You cannot stop this. And you can take my word for it. You hear? When this court proceeding finish, and Claret makes a declaration, and Air Finale swearing, go and sit in your car now and mourn for a couple days and send in your resignation and drive your car and go to the Rupununi. You can drive and tour Guyana as you say you want to do, so you don't need a visa. You hear, Aubrey? Drive and go down the direction. Jackass. I wonder, you might hire one on top to see the bus. And everybody gonna sit inside. And you can tour the country. Because you can't go nowhere else. You might get 3 bus because you have family and come back soon. So all of you can jump in 3 bus, 3 them big 30-seater bus. And sorry they get rid of the guy bus because all of you could have fit in there. And you can go down to the Rupununi in the savannas and them and come wrong back. Ay. So all y'all who was left in the country when y'all was in power, every 2 or 3 set of y'all leaving the country 3 times a week and that kind of thing. Done. Finish. Y'all have to stay there. Have to. Got to. Dogs. They're gonna write up on the airport, no dogs allowed. Or on the plane. On the door of the plane, or the step. No dogs allowed. So y'all can't go in there. This sweet, I tell you. Don't consider just sit down in there and wait. Wait for the drop. Some more pressure on you. Okay, everybody. My 30 minutes is up. I have to go. See y'all in the next video. Please prepare yourself. I know this is some joyous moment. But still, we have to be aware of what's going on. Be vigilant. Be your brother's keeper. Prepare yourself. Look out for each other. Okay? Please. Stay safe. Stay away from Rona. And please, I'm begging, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to this video. If you ain't subscribed already, please subscribe now. Please subscribe. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. I'm waiting for hear what I'm coming up with today now, because the sanction would be soaking in overnight, you know. I Nagamoto must done throw about 20 shots already. Okay, he must get diarrhea. See, I'm not Ali in a photo yesterday. I'm Ali look like the hell refused that, the boy. Hell refused that. It looks like she's a reject. How's your face look? Now I feel I see a picture with Granger too. In the body celebration when he hears sanction come, Granger face change. His face gets small. And Harvey Norton said that nobody business about the sanction, about visa for go to America. So why everybody so anxious? Why? If nobody care about the visa, why are him commenting about the sanction then? It gonna hot. Wait, Harvey, wait. It's gonna soak in, maybe not for you because you don't have nobody who you care about, or who maybe overseas studying and trying to be something. You only care about yourself. But them who have somebody out there, the young family, this is what y'all doing. Y'all hampering y'all young siblings from getting an education to make their life better in the future, probably to run the PNC. Y'all hampering them only for your personal gains. Anyway, it is what it is. Only y'all to be blamed. I have to go. Bye.